What's up, YouTube? This Starwolf. Look, I posted a video, little clip of this video on my Instagram of these two women fighting, and apparently they was fighting over some man. I don't know if that's the truth or not, but the reason being for me even making this video is because one of the women's child got involved into the altercation. She wanted to help her mother because when the fight first started, her mother was she ended up on the ground, so she wanted to help her like any child or anybody would. But my thing about this whole scenario is it shouldn't even got that far. Now you have people videotaping in the background and you can hear them egging a fight on. These two dudes, they egging a fight on when they should have been intervening and breaking it up. But yet here they is telling the young female, she's a child, she probably what, 12, 13 years old, something like that. She's fighting a grown up. And they're egging her on, talking about grab the hair. Yeah, do it like this. And you don't never tell a child to fight a grown up. That's when you really should have put your phone down, stop recording, and intervene. Because that child could get hurt. That child could even get killed because that child is fighting a grown up. Now the grown up is in the wrong too, because at first she was telling her she's a child, you're a child. Stop trying to get into this. And then she started fighting a child. So that tells you what type of woman she is. It tells you what type of mentality she has as a grown up. In my eyes, she's just a grown girl. She's not even a grown woman, because grown women don't proceed and carry on like that. They don't act like that, But this whole thing shouldn't even happen. The men sitting back laughing, talking about the police is coming, and they egging the fight on, they instigating, and that's not cool. It's then come down to where our men is cowards. The black men is cowards. Not all black men, but there's a large percentage of black men in America that's cowards. That's what they do. They stand to the side. They take out their phones and record, and they watch incidents like this carry on without intervening. You should have grabbed the little child. You should have grabbed her to where she couldn't fight the grown up. And if the grown up continued to try to hit her, then you probably should have just grabbed the grown up by her neck or whatever and pushed her away. You don't have to beat her down or nothing like that, because she is a female. But you can push her away to where she don't harm the child. But anyway, the child was handling her own. It looked like, if you go to my Instagram and check out the video, or if you've seen it already, the child was handling her own. Looked like she, in my eyes, she beat up the grown up. But it's still not cool. It's still not cool at all, And then towards the end, her mother got on top of the other woman and started beating her up. And, the men sitting in the background laughing like, I bet she won't mess with her again and this and that. See, you don't do that. That whole situation was wrong from the start. And again, I guess it started over some man. I don't know. I don't know what it could have started over. But I know it wasn't worth it. I know it didn't have to escalate and get that far to where you have children involved. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. And now they could be friends. They could be related. These type of incidents happen. They occur all the time within our communities. We have to start doing better towards one another, to where, what type of example does that set for any child that may stumble up on that video and view it? What type of example does that set for the children that was in the video. I mean, the mother of the child that was fighting, she was fighting too, so it wasn't like she had to defend herself, so it wasn't like she could have stopped her child from hopping in and getting into the fight. But those men could have. So what, you know, all this saying is that it's okay. It's okay to fight grown-ups. It's okay for grown-ups to fight children. And it's not okay because it's sending the wrong signal. It's sending the wrong message. And any child could get hurt doing that. You can get killed. And the grown-ups could go to jail. And then she pointing at the child like, you know, when the men talking about the police coming, she pointing at the child like, what's your name? Like if she's going to wait for the police to get there so she can tell on the child. Like, you the grown-up. You actually started fighting this child. I don't know what happened after the video, but I'm pretty sure she probably went to jail for even fighting a child. Because under no circumstances, you're older, so you're supposed to be wiser. You would think that and hope that you're supposed to be able to control the situation, especially with a young child involved, and you didn't, and you start fighting, and she just ratchet, just pure ratchet. The whole incident was ratchet. It was uncalled for. They shouldn't have been fighting. But we got to do better, black people. We got to set better examples for our children and for ourselves. And the men, to the men that was recording, straight cowards. No respect for them. We gotta get rid of them type of men. We gotta start whooping their ass and teaching them a lesson by actions. Because recording and just not stopping, that's crazy. Let me know how y'all feel about the video. Go check it out. You know, I couldn't post it on YouTube because YouTube is sensitive. They want to take everything down nowadays. But, you know, especially, and it's a child involved, so I didn't want to put it up. But anyway, it's on my Instagram. You can go check it out if you hadn't seen the video. The link to the description, you know, it'll be off in there. So, you know, you can check it out. Anyway, I'm Starwolf. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And I appreciate y'all for watching my videos. I appreciate the ones that donate to me. I appreciate that. I appreciate you for viewing and everything that y'all do that help my channel. Make sure you hit that like button and that notification bell so you can get my videos when they drop. And make sure you share my videos on all social media platforms. Peace.